Good morning, dear students. Now, today we are going to learn the first chapter of your employability skill, and your first chapter is communication skill. What is communication? Communication is the act of conveying meanings from one entity or group to another through the use of mutually understood signs, symbols, and semiotic rules. You know what is communication, isn't it? Communication means it's a conveying of message. Suppose we want to exchange our message, we want to say something to other person. We have to communicate, isn't it? So communication karna hai. So communication, on the other hand, it reflects our inner thought or our personality. So for conveying any information from one person to another person, we need language, yeah, sign, yeah, symbols, yeah, some semiotic rules we have to follow. So based on that, if we are communicating, yeah, if we are exchanging information, then that process is called communication. I think it is clear what is communication. Now, next, see, you can see the screen that this figure represent the types of communication. This communication we can divide into two groups, verbal communication and non-verbal communication. So what is verbal communication and what is non-verbal communication? Verbal communication means, suppose if you are communicating to one another using language, you are using words either orally or by written. That type of communication is called a verbal communication. Communication using language, either written or through orally. Another one is non-verbal communication. In that non-verbal communication, you are not using any written or oral communication. Instead, you are using your gestures, body language, yeah, any signs or symbols. Suppose if you are communicating with one another using any symbol, signs, then that type of communication is called a non-verbal communication. Now, next topic is four communication styles. Which are the four communication styles? So, every person has a unique communication style, a way in which they interact and exchange information with the others. So, this communication style, सबका communication style अलग होता है ना? हर एक का unique style होता है. So, this communication style we can broadly divide into four categories. Which are the four types of communications? First one, passive communication. Then next is aggressive communication. Then passive aggressive communication. And the fourth one is assertive communication. So what is all these things that we will learn in this chapter? So it is important to understand each communication style and why individuals use them. Because we should know if our communication style is not good, then we have to change our communication style, isn't it? Because communication style mainly reflects our inner thoughts and our personality. We don't want to show to others, yeah, we don't want to develop a bad personality, isn't it? So we have to learn all these four communication style. Clear? Okay, let us see from the expression of these phases, you can find out what is passive communication, what is aggressive, and what is passive aggressive, and what is assertive. In detail, we will learn. First one is passive communication. What do you mean by passive communication? See, individuals who use the passive communication style often act indifferently, yielding to others. Passive communicators usually fail to express their feelings or needs, allowing others to express themselves. This is the main point. Okay, passive communication is not a good style of communication. Why? Because passive communicators, they fail to express their feelings or needs. उनका फीलिंग्स और नीड्स जो है दूसरों को बताते नहीं. They suppress their feelings. They will not express their feelings. Passive communicators often display lack of eye contact, poor body posture. See, from the figure itself, this picture itself, it is clear. She is scolding or talking rudely to this person, isn't it? but she may be having, she want to say something, but she's not expressing anything. She is standing quietly, isn't it? So this type of communication is called passive communication, and she's not showing any eye contact. There is no eye contact also. She's continuously looking at her, but this person is not looking at that person, isn't it? So there is a poor eye contact in this type of passive communication style. Examples of phrases that those who use passive communication style would say or may believe include, it really doesn't matter that much. I just want to keep the peace. So passive communicators, why they may say this reason, क्यों communicate नहीं करते, मेरे से मतलब नहीं रखते या शांति चाहते इसलिए कुछ नहीं बोलते. These may be their reasons, but this is not the good method of communication style. अपने फीलिंग्स को नहीं बताते, सप्रेस करते, एक्सप्रेस नहीं करते. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन इज कॉल्ड अ पैसिव कम्युनिकेशन. आई थिंक इट इज क्लियर. नाउ नेक्स्ट कम्युनिकेशन इज aggressive communication. That's also not good. See from the picture, this person is doing this aggressive communication style. Let's see what is aggressive communication. The aggressive communication style is emphasized by speaking in a loud and demanding voice, maintaining intense eye contact. आई कॉन्टैक्ट है लेकिन बहुत इंटेंस आई कॉन्टैक्ट है. स्पीकिंग है, एक्सप्रेस कर ले, बट नॉट इन ए प्रॉपर वे, इन ए लाउड एंड डिमांडिंग वॉइस, एंड डोमिनेटिंग और कंट्रोलिंग अदर्स by simply, they are not talking, by simply blaming, intimidating, and criticizing, threatening, or attacking them, among other traits. So if this person is near to this person, maybe he may attack also. So this type of communication style is called aggressive. अपने बात बोलते हैं लेकिन प्रॉपर तरीके से नहीं. आई कॉन्टैक्ट है लेकिन प्रॉपर तरीके से नहीं, ऐसे घूर के देखे, इतना चिल्ला के, दूसरे को के ऊपर ब्लेम करके. दिस टाइप ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन इज कॉल्ड aggressive. Aggressive communicators often issue commands, ask questions rudely, and fail to listen to others. They ask questions, but not in a proper way, rudely, and they are not ready to listen to others. Examples of phrases that an aggressive communicator would use include this type of phrases they may use. Which are the phrases? I am right and you are wrong. I will get my way no matter what. It's all your fault. These are their style. मैं सही हूँ, तुम गलत हो, सब तुम्हारी मिस्टेक है ना? दूसरे ऊपर ब्लेम देना. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज पैसिव अग्रेसिव कम्युनिकेशन. पैसिव भी नहीं लेकिन अग्रेसिव भी नहीं. सो पैसिव अग्रेसिव कम्युनिकेशन. See, passive aggressive communication style users appear passive on the surface, but within he or she may feel powerless or stuck, building up a resentment that leads to seething or acting out in subtle, indirect or secret ways. That means सामने passive होगा लेकिन indirect way में aggressive भी होगा. That means secretly, या फिर जो सामने वाले को पता नहीं चलेगा उस तरीके से उसको कुछ नुकसान करेंगे. Either that person may use sarcastic words but not in front of that other person, isn't it? So दूसरे के सामने कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, एकदम passive रहेंगे, लेकिन पीठ पीछे बोलेंगे, sarcastic words use करेंगे. So this type of communication is called a passive aggressive. That is also not good. Most passive aggressive communicators will mutter to themselves rather than confront a person or issue सोल्व नहीं करेंगे, अपने आप को बड़बड़ाते रहेंगे. Passive aggressive communicators are most likely to communicate with the body language. कभी कभी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से भी दिखाएंगे कि पसंद नहीं है, लेकिन वो सामने कुछ बोलेंगे नहीं. Ultimately, passive aggressive communicators are aware of their needs but at times struggle to voice them. They know their needs but they are not voicing. They will not say their needs in front of the others. पीठ पीछे बोलेंगे. Example of phrases that a passive aggressive communicators would use include, that's fine with me, but don't be surprised if someone else gets mad. Sure, we can do things your way. फिर उसके बाद मटर करेंगे, your way is stupid. है? वो धीरे से बोलेंगे. So this type of communication style is called the passive aggressive communication. Yes, the next one is assertive communication. This is the proper communication style. See, from the picture itself it is clear. He is hearing her also and she is expressing her needs also. So this type of communication, proper two-way communication. That is called assertive communication. Assertive communicators can express their own needs, desires, ideas, and feelings while also considering the needs of others. Assertive communicators aim for both sides to win in a situation, balancing one's right with the rights of others. अपना rights भी पता है, दूसरे का rights का भी ख्याल रखते हैं, दूसरे का needs का भी ख्याल रखते हैं. That type of communication. Examples of phrases an assertive communicators would use include: we are equally entitled to express ourselves respectfully to one another. Equally right है एक दूसरे को respectfully अपनी बात बताने के लिए. I realize I have choices in my life, but I consider my options. I respect the rights of others. So this type of styles they may use. I think it is clear. 4 type of communication style. Now see some examples it is here given. From this you have to select the assertive communication method and you have to find out what is the other which type of communication style here it is using. Let's see. I am too afraid to raise my hands even though I know the answer. So this is which type of communication style? Know the answer लेकिन बहुत afraid है, हाथ भी नहीं उठा रहे, आंसर नहीं बोल रहे है ना. Passive communication style. Next one, I shout the answer because I always know them and no one else ever does. Shout the answer. वो कौन सी which type of communication style? Aggressive. Next, I know the answer but never participate and then get angry at other people who do. Participate नहीं करेंगे, दूसरा जो participate करेंगे उस पर के ऊपर गुस्सा भी करेंगे. So that is passive aggressive communication style. Next, I raise my hand when I know the answer and give others opportunity to do the same. It is clear है ना. That is assertive. Answer पता है, दूसरों को भी मौका दे रहे हैं. So assertive communication style. Now next step. See, you got a bad grade on a test and you are not sure why. क्लास में मार्क बहुत कम आया, बैड ग्रेड आया, लेकिन पता नहीं क्यों. तो व्हाट डू यू डू? क्या करोगे आप? यू आस्क द टीचर टू टॉक आफ्टर द क्लास. यू रेस्पेक्टफुली एक्सप्लेन योर कंफ्यूजन अबाउट योर ग्रेड एंड आस्क व्हाट यू कैन डू डिफरेंटली नेक्स्ट टाइम. दिस इज अ प्रॉपर मेथड ना. टीचर से पूछेंगे क्या मिस्टेक है, हाउ कैन आई इम्प्रूव नेक्स्ट टाइम. So this type of communication, it comes in assertive. Suppose if you, on the other hand, if you are doing, you don't say anything, but you talk badly about the teacher behind his or her back. That's not good, है ना. ये passive aggressive हो गया. You don't say anything, it's not a big deal. मुझसे कोई मतलब ही नहीं. So that is passive communication style हो गया. So this is B also is not good, C also is not good. A is the proper method. That is assertive communication style. Now next, someone cuts in front of you in a line. कोई लाइन में कट कर दिया आपका, तब क्या करोगे आप? Say nothing but glare at them and accidentally push them a little. कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, उसको मौका मिलते ही थोड़ा पुश करेंगे. So that is passive aggressive. That's not a good communication style. Say nothing and do nothing. जिसका जितना मर्जी जो मर्जी कट करना करो, मैं पीछे रहेंगे. So that is passive. That's also not good. Assume they didn't know you were in line. Gently explain that you waiting before them. This is the proper communication style, है ना, assertive. Then yell at them and shout for them to return to their place. That is not a good one. That is which type of aggressive communication style? Shout करना. Politely बोलो. So that which one is correct communication style? C. Okay, let's see. There was a test in one of your classes on a day that you were absent. You were legitimately sick but don't have a doctor's note. So absent था test में, sick की वजह से था but doctor's note नहीं है. The teacher tells you that since you don't have a note, you are not allowed to write the test, which jeopardize your entire credit. So teacher बोल रहे कि नोट नहीं है इसलिए फिर से टेस्ट नहीं दे सकते, ये आपका क्रेडिट के लिए भी प्रॉब्लम है, मार्क के लिए भी खतरा है. तो आप क्या करोगे? A friend want to so this situation, see in this situation the teacher के point of view में देखो, teacher tells you that you don't have a note, so you are not allowed to write the test. So this teacher is doing which type of communication? Not a good one, isn't it? Aggressive. Teacher is not ready to listen to you. I think it is clear why it is aggressive communication, because teacher is not asking you to say the reason सुनने के लिए ready भी नहीं है teacher, सीधे है ना, note नहीं है तो exam नहीं लिख सकते, so that's why it is aggressive communication है. So next one, a friend want to go watch a movie, however you want to see समथिंग डिफरेंट. तो यहाँ पे इन द फ्रेंड के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में देखेंगे तो ये कौन सा कम्युनिकेशन हो गया? फ्रेंड को एक मूवी देखना है लेकिन आपसे नहीं पूछ रहे आपको क्या वो देखना है, आपका कोई और पसंद है. नो, दैट योर फ्रेंड इज नॉट आस्किंग. सो योर फ्रेंड इज डूइंग दिस टाइप ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, एग्रेसिव कम्युनिकेशन. एंड व्हाट अबाउट यू? अगर आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में देखेंगे तो यू वांट टू सी समथिंग डिफरेंट, आप भी पोलाइटली नहीं बोल रहे हो, सो यू आर पासिव. Your communication style is passive and your friend's style is aggressive. I think it is clear. Now next is writing skill. That already you must be knowing writing skill. English में already ये grammar सब कुछ पढ़ चुके होंगे, so I don't have to teach that. Isn't it? Okay, next is persuasion skill. This is the last topic of this chapter, persuasion skill. What is persuasion skill? Persuasion skills are an important tool for employees in every industry. The ability to influence others, present effective arguments, and prompt others to act is a valuable asset that can be beneficial in a range of workplaces. Not clear, na? So persuasion skill का मतलब है, it's this skill refers to the talent of changing attitudes या beliefs या behavior of a person or a group of person towards another person or a group of person या or group of idea. That means like हम लोग already पढ़ चुके हैं, good communication style is assertive communication style, है ना? तो इस assertive communication style करने के लिए अच्छा एक skill होना चाहिए. That skill is called a persuasion skill. So persuasion skill का मतलब है कि अगर आप राइट हो, आपको दूसरे को कन्विंस करना भी आना चाहिए, आपके थॉट के अकॉर्डिंग दूसरे को कन्विंस करना है. तो अच्छे पॉइंट्स देके उनको इंस्पायर करके आपके काम, आपके जो पॉइंट राइट के थ्रू उस आइडिया में उसको काम करवाना है. सो उसके लिए जो स्पेशल स्किल होता है, दैट स्किल इज कॉल्ड अ पर्सुएशन स्किल. कुछ लोगों को पता है दे आर राइट बट दे आर नॉट एबल टू कन्विंस अदर्स, दूसरे को कन्विंस नहीं कर पाते. व्हाई यू आर राइट, व्हाई दिस आइडिया इज बेनिफिशियल. सो वो आइडिया बेनिफिशियल क्यों है, क्यों आप राइट हो, तो ये अच्छे से दूसरों को समझाने का दैट स्किल, दैट इज कॉल्ड द पर्सुएशन स्किल. So persuasion is the process of convincing someone else to carry out an action or agree with an idea. आपके आइडिया के अकॉर्डिंग या आप जो सोच रहे हो उसके अकॉर्डिंग काम करने के लिए दूसरे को कन्विंस करना है. In the workplace, persuasion skill is used to sell products. प्रोडक्ट सेल करने के लिए persuasion skill होना चाहिए, क्यों ये प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, दूसरों को कन्विंस करके खरीदवा लेना है ना. रिक्रूट टीम मेंबर्स को रिक्रूट करने के लिए, व्हाई दिस पर्सन इज गुड टू रिक्रूट, उसमें क्या काबिलियत है, क्या स्पेशलिटी है, so that you have to convince other members. And increase productivity, so why this idea is good, कैसे प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज करना है, उसके लिए लेबर्स को, वर्कर्स को कैसे कन्विंस करना है. सो दैट स्किल, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ पर्सुएशन स्किल. An employee with a strong persuasion skill can influence others to perform well and succeed. अगर एक मैनेजर है, अगर मैनेजर लेवल का पोस्ट का है, उनको अच्छा पर्सुएशन स्किल होना चाहिए. दिस कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, पर्सुएशन स्किल होगा तभी वो फर्म अच्छे से प्रोग्रेस कर पाएंगे. आई थिंक इट इज क्लियर. सो थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स. So learn it. Okay, thank you.